Ladies and gentlemen, also with a powerful 25 out of 27, let's give it up for Team Bachuba Group. Ladies and gentlemen, a special recognition going out to all of those teams. Let's give them a big round of applause. They scored 25 out of 27. But I'd like to now kindly call the DG to come up here to hand over the winning prize to a team that only missed one answer. Only one answer is what they got wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Team Happiness! Group of Team Happiness, and you know the secret to happiness is make sure there are more women than the men. That is the solution. As you can see, they scored a powerful 26 out of 27. It's at this time here that I would like to remember some of my brothers like Agre Kagonyera and your team there who did very well but not well enough. Let's give a big round of applause to Team Happiness. Obugalo, Obugalo! Kindly take your seats, kindly take your seats. They hadn't given out the wine, sorry. I thought you had received. Please receive your gifts. You just took the pictures. Please hand over. You all get. You get. Walker. You also get red wine and white wine so that you can all enjoy. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, so diving right back into the program, DJ Alberto, can you please throw down a track as we welcome the District Rotaract representative? Please welcome Mr. Alan Intambi. Energy! One time! Hey! Hello. Yes, Alan, that microphone is yours. So.
And that one is yours.
Yes, this is mine. So, Alan, you know, every Rotarian has a journey. That day when you decided you wanted to become a Rotaractor, what was going through your mind? What made you take that first step, make that decision to become a Rotaractor?
I had no choice.
What do you mean you had no choice? No, tell us, no, we need to know. What do you mean you had no choice?
I had no choice because I even joined the university because my friends were Rotaractors from that university. So I never had a choice for university. So by the time my results came back, my senior 6 results came back, I had joined a Rotaract club which belonged to a university. So I had been an interactor, and I'd lived around Rotaractors. Some of them are here. Some of them are becoming Rotary president. I think Rotarian Marion is here, my very big fan and mentor. So, trust me, I had no choice of joining Rotaract.
All right, thank you. Yeah. The microphone is yours. You have your moments of magic.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mitch. Simon, Vice Chair Simon, you told me Mitch comes from Bukedia. Mitch comes from Apache. This gentleman, every good thing comes from Bukedia to him. The next thing you will tell me is Governor John comes from Bukedia. Good evening, friends. I hope we are enjoying this evening. I said all I had to say earlier in the day. I only have one quote this evening that I would like to share with us, but I would be more happy if it's taken very well by District Rotaract Representative-elect Sarah and District Rotaract Representative nominee Emmanuel Lukera. There is a gentleman called Vince Lombardi. He says leaders are not, he says leaders are made, but they are not born. And he says this is a duty that we must purpose to achieve. And that's all we got to do. On a day like this, I was installed as DRR. And on a day like this, I am happy to hand over, very comfortable and proud and contented. My fellow Rotaractors, without you, I wouldn't be here today. Yes, without you, I wouldn't be here today. Dear Rotarians, with our team captain, Governor John, we have demystified Elevate Rotaract. Rotaractors, is that true? Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. I'll forever be indebted to this organization because it has made me. But in a moment like this, it is very, very unfair if I had not, or if I leave this stage without inviting my very good friend who allowed me to share our little resources with Rotary and Rotaract. I left them with our young boy. I spent weeks away. But every time I came back home, they welcomed me. There are those days I had to make visits and I didn't have money. And I would go and ask Letitia to give me money. Letitia, please come.
No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And finally, you know, I'm not going to become DR again. And I don't know whether it will give me this time again. But allow me to recognize DGE Peace now that he's here. Please stand up with your dear Anne. Thank you once again for believing in me. Thank you. You see, when I was in 20, by the way, we made 2 years in marriage with Letitia. But when I was planning to get married, I went to him and asked him, Peace, would you be my wedding treasurer? He asked me, are you asking me to fund your wedding? But eventually he said, okay, I will do that. Thank you very much, DGE Peace. Friends, I want to wish you a wonderful evening, and I want to say it's been a great honor and opportunity to serve you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
District Rotary representative. It's now my great pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome our district governor. Please welcome DG John Ndamira Magesi.
Good evening. I see you are happy people, very smart, with a touch of green. No worry if you don't have green, at least you have green near you, on your table. Did you enjoy the meal? You enjoyed the matoke? Okay. Let me first do the recognition once again, because when I did it sometime in the morning during the district conference, some of you were not there, and I will take a short time. First, to the RI President Personal Representative, PDG Arun Sharma, and your dear wife, Sonita. Now, we have past district governors that are seated in different places. May I request them to stand up for recognition? Past district governors. Don't worry, whichever district you come from, because we are glad to receive here past district governor from Kenya, from Tanzania, from district 9212, 9214, There is no 9200 here too soon. That's for a long time. So please, thank you so much for keeping with us and guiding us and supporting us. I would like to introduce the incoming governors, Governor-elect Mike and Governor-elect Peace, and your spouses. I would like to recognize District Governor nominee Edward and Francisco. I don't know where they are seated. And your spouses. And thank you. And the current governors. I have my colleagues from District 9210 in Zambia, Mensa Victor. And Alex Nyaga from District 9212. Now, Alan said he was married, he's been married for 2 years. You know, as time goes by, you forget even how long you have been married. You can only tell by how old these guys are growing. But I want to thank you so much for supporting me, for encouraging me, and for loving me. I introduced Barbara during the conference. We've been together for many years. Very many. Matthew is the firstborn. He's an electrical engineer, and he lives in Cape Town. He's married. He married last year. He's married to Asnat from Arusha, Tanzania. They live together in Cape Town. I saw some very young girls here. Timothy is still looking. Yeah. Timothy is a chemical engineer. He's a chemical engineer turned into management consulting. He decided to abandon chemical engineering, and he's a certified financial analyst. He lives in Johannesburg. Marion is my sister. She lives in Kampala and works in Kampala as a consultant. And Charity is my sister. She also lives in Kampala and works in Kampala as a consultant. They are retired ladies, empowering lives of others. Please, you may take your seat. I would like to appreciate my own club, Rotary Club of Kampala North. Thank you so much. You nurtured me, you pampered me, you guided me, and now here we are, celebrating service that changes lives. Thank you for hosting this governor's banquet. And I would like to particularly thank the chair, Past Assistant Governor Eric Biencha. Where are you? He's probably still ensuring that everybody gets a meal. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for leading the team. You know, organizing a conference has never been easy, especially when it's beyond the borders. And the conference team that put it together has worked so hard, organizing, planning, visiting the long treks from Kampala to NAIVASHA, but also more importantly, looking for the resources. I'm sure you got calls from the fundraising team, some of you. So I would like you to join me to applaud the conference team. And finally, I would like to say, enjoy yourselves, because Enashpai and the proprietor of Enashpai Resort and Spa is here. Mr. James Mwanji, please stand up for recognition. He's been so good to us. Mr. James Mwanji, there is a demand that you come up here. You know, he's dressed in the Chiganda traditional attire. Isn't he smart? You know? Do you want to give him a name? I don't know. And he is from Rotary Club of NAIVASHA. And the Rotary Club of NAIVASHA has been heavily involved in this organization. They have supported us, and we've worked together at the Nakuru Country Hospital, where we delivered chairs for the mothers, the pregnant mothers, to hold on, to sit as they wait to see their medical practitioners. Now, this morning I mentioned that the bill for our friends who had a misfortune in an accident near Nakuru, I mentioned that the bill was 30 million Kenya shillings. I want to correct that. You know, when you are in a different country and somebody translates into your own country currency, you still think that the currency that is being talked about is in the country where you are. The bill is about 1.2 million Kenya shillings, and which translates about 35 million Uganda shillings. So I hear mamas, are you saying that that's too small, or it's manageable? You can pay. And I'm requesting that as we go back, let's work through our clubs and make a contribution so that we can pay this bill. We can afford it. But I've also received a report that the body of Ronald Tashovia was this afternoon flown back to Uganda. And that was supported by a bill to pay. And the governor of Nakuru County is going to pay the initial cost at the hospital of about 70,000 Kenya shillings. So we thank the governor of Nakuru County. But we also need to thank the people who were around, who gave the initial support, the bystanders who mobilized vehicles and took these colleagues to hospital. Let's also give them a round of applause. This now is, I would like to say, we need to conclude this quite fast, because moving around, everybody is eager to dance to Alberto's music. Is that so? So I end here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite our special friend, our new friend, the Rotary International President Personal Representative, Arun Sharma, to give us his remarks. He's traveled all the way from the Himalayas. It's many hours from here, I tell you. But he's been enjoying himself, and I probably think that if he got a piece of land somewhere in the East African region, he would come and invest. Arun Sharma, please, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening. What an atmosphere. And this fellowship is the hallmark of Rotary. We never thought when we were coming that we will get this opportunity to be part of this extended family of District 9213. And the way this conference has been is an example that how one word we all can share things among ourselves. and conclude the futuristic approach on service of mankind. John, you should be proud. In our areas, if somebody does such a good conference in Rotary world, then people say he's lucky, he's blessed, and it is as good as he has married his daughter. Means marrying a daughter is also considered to be good, auspicious thing in the family. And they say, since this man has done such a good service and a good conference, so all the blessings, your blessings are with this family or not? Yes? Thank you. So, the whole family we saw, and these are the good deeds which definitely bring good fortune. Now today is a free time, the conference is over, so we can share many other things. One of the things coming to my mind is that I will ask my district, let there be a family friendship exchange team between the two districts. We got to take our own decisions. Earlier it used to be a GSC team, which is no more there now. But family friendship exchange teams are possible from club to club level or district to district level. And particularly Rotaractors can have a team with exchange between two districts, and I can give a lead for many other districts to join. This will be example for others to follow, but I want District 9213 to take lead as far as this is concerned. Friends, I come from a very small town in Himalayas, and we have traditions. People call us sometimes orthodox. Sometimes they feel that we are now out of the world, what is the way the things are happening. And for me, there were opportunities to live abroad, to be in America. But I always see that God has given you a birth somewhere, and that's the land you should always feel proud of. And so is your land. So whatever you do, wherever you do in the world, I think the first focus and first responsibility should be to seek the welfare of your own people, of your own place, of your own land. There are astrological predictions that Africa, East Africa, will be the future of the world now, because there are ample opportunities, ample opportunities. And it's a cycle. We call, this, you get a birth, why are we not equal, why are we different in our approach, why we get a different fortune in our life. So there is a long story, I won't go on that at this moment. But ultimately, the good deeds are the only thing every religion says, and Rotary also should be imbibed with that we keep doing good deeds, keep enjoying, smiling, and let me tell you, I'm taking back all the smiles which you have given me. I'm taking back all the warmth which you have given me, and I hope I will come again to your district to serve and bring back our own Menomi, our own love and affection for you. Thank you so much for receiving us. Myself and Sunita, we are really indebted. It's your debt that you have done so much for us while we were here, and we would like to reciprocate it when we come next time. Thank you once again.
Of the chains, if you could do us that honor. So if we could kindly ask you to just walk back up. So, Alan, I think this is the moment. Alberto, can you please give us some music? Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to officially witness the exchange of the chains, but right afterwards, we have the official awards. We've got 8 awards that are going to be given out afterwards, so kindly stand by. We've got powerful awards coming. So, Alan, if you could make your way up, because we are just about to exchange. Wonderful, wonderful. So, oh yes, could we have the District Rotaract nominee also on stage to witness? Because you are next also in the line. Yes, this is your moment, Mukera. Next time it's going to be you on the stage. Wonderful. So basically what we would like you to do is to exchange it, but we'd like to just actually have PDG Arun also to be part of that process. I know you'd like to have a couple of words just to, before you hand it over, and I'm giving you just 30 seconds to say something quickly before you do the exchange.
Thank you very much. I have practically said everything. I would only like to invite dear Isara to hand over the pin to our dear Emma. Thank you.
All right. Alan is like you to stand on this side and to voluntarily hand it over to our guest of honor, and then our guest of honor then will then hand it over. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You'd like to put the pin? Kindly proceed now to pin her. And we'd like to hear now her acceptance speech. Kindly take your seats.
Thank you very much. I'd like to request my sister, Professor Tush Florence, who is representing my entire family, to come here. Unfortunately, while we're on the way, while we're on the bus, she got an accident. Her back got issues, but she's been in the room for all these days, but she swallowed a lot of painkillers to make sure that she's able to work here today. Forgive me. Allow me, before I proceed, I am going to work with so many people, but allow me to invite here some of the very core people that we have been planning with, that are part of the core team that we are going to be leading the district with. Allow me to invite CMP Charles Odaga, who is our District Youth Services Chair. The District's Executive Secretary, Emmanuel Lukera, fortunately, who is the incoming DRR after my term of service. As he makes his way here, I'd like to invite the District Treasurer, Herbert Wakasa from the Rotary Club of Chambogo, the Lieutenant District Rotary Representative, Simon Okwi from the Rotary Club of Wege and Nambole, the Planning, Implementation, Monitoring and Evaluation Chair, Josephine Kaviesiza, commonly known as Jojo, from the Rotary Club of Bukoto. The team is very big. We are 30. But I'm not able to invite all of them here. Sorry, I have forgotten an important person, a district trainer, DRR Alan Ntambi Lokoda. I have invited them here because I don't want to commit as Sarah Owembabazi, but I want to commit as a team on behalf of the team that we are going to serve with. And you shall not hold me, Sarah, accountable, but you shall hold the entire team accountable. The Rotary International President, Representative, and Yoan, Personal Representative, and Yoan, our District Governor, John Magezi Ndamira, and Yoan, the host of this night, Governor Mike Kennedy Sebalu, whom I will be working closely with Yoan. The DG, allow me to say sorry, I'm overwhelmed. I didn't think this was going to be difficult. The DGN, have been advised, all protocol observed. Dear Rotarians, Rotaractors, guests, and gentlemen, good evening. Habari za jioni. While I was in my Form 6 vacation, Professor Tush was, at the time, was part of the founding partners of Uganda Technology and Management University. So she asked me, which university are you going to? Which university do you want to go to? But at that time, they were starting a new university and they need students. So I was going to pay the tuition. Had applied at Makerere for a Bachelor's of Education. But with all fairness, I had to say I'm going to UTAM. And that led me to the Rotary Club of Uganda Technology and Management University, where I started my Rotary journey. So thank you, Tush, for not allowing me to go to Makerere University. I'd also like, in a very special way, to recognize the members of my first club who are here today. Some of them are here for the first time, but in a very special way, Charter President Ivan Koreta, who many of you already know, moved on to they are currently members of other clubs. Past President Diana Nanyonjo, Past President Abano Wamujisha, Past President Blaise Wainda, Past President Dennis Nsubuga, Evelyn Bazira here for the first time, Jean and Dorothy. They had to be here to witness me become your DRR, sorry. And allow me to also thank our sponsoring Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak at the time. I later transitioned to the Rotary Club of Victoria and Zoe, proudly sponsored by the Rotary Club of Port Bell, Luzira. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be here today, and for the mentorship. And on that note, allow me to recognize the president of the DRR, Bruno Chivalama. Bruno, the reason I have singled you out is because in the next Rotary year, while we have the set goals, the expectations are so high for the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria. Therefore, it means that the Victorians should be the first at each and every goal that we have set out. So it means that when it comes to paying the Rotary International dues, which we are going to be paying next Rotary year, starting next Rotary year, the Rotary Club of Lake Victoria will be the first. When it comes to contributing the Rotary Foundation, all the Victorians will contribute, etc. In a very special way, there are so many people that have contributed to my journey. Until this date, I joined Rotary in 2014. But in a very special way, allow me to thank a very special person that I was fortunate to come to cross paths with, and I'm still with. Allow me to recognize past District Governor Robert Wagwa Nsibira. In a very joking way, I became his Rotary personal engagements assistant. So others will say personal assistant. But he added the word engagement to make it look fancy. But during that time, I learned so many things. I also want to tell you that I was being paid and the money would come on time, on 28th at the end of each month. But that is not the most important part. I received mentorship that I think I would not have received in a master's classroom or anywhere. I have learned so many things, and he still calls me out and tells me, my daughter, achino tekigenze bulungi. Wabadde oyina collaborate. Thank you very much, PDG Bob. Allow me to also thank another very special friend of mine, Rotarian Don Douglas from the Rotary Club of Barara. Rotarian Don, when he's formerly a Rotary from Rotary Club of Barara, in Munyonyo, he said, Sarah, I can't believe you're the DRRE, and then E. I'll be the first people to pay for the district conference in NAIVASHA. He's the current DYS for District 9214. And he's here. When he paid, he told me, "Sir, I have paid." Thank you very much, Rotarian Don Douglas, for being a good friend. I also want to thank Rotarian Mitch. Allow me to spend a few more minutes.
I'm kindly going to accord you 5 more minutes.
I'll use exactly that. Allow me to thank DRR Mukasa Alan Intambi Lokoda for being the first DRR for District 9213 and for laying the foundation that we are going to build on. I want to thank all the Rotaractors who accepted to serve with me on the district team. And briefly, in the next Rotary year, we have a big task. As Elevate Rotaract will be coming into full force. And the most challenging issue is that as Rotaractors, we are going to start paying Rotary International dues and so many other things. But as a team, we also thought to ourselves to focus on an initiative, the Twezimbe initiative. Twezimbe is a Luganda word. Let's grow ourselves. Am I saying something wrong? Okay, so we borrowed that from the vision statement, and I won't go through it, but it ends with creating lasting change in ourselves and in our community, in our communities and in ourselves. But for purposes of Rotaract, we shall say in ourselves and in our communities, aligning that to the first goal of Rotaract, which is to develop professional and leadership skills. So we are encouraging all the Rotaract clubs, as we do all the projects that we do, as we contribute to the foundation, as we make friendships, as we have fun, just like we all witnessed at the Funky Flag Flavor last evening. We are encouraging all of us to be mindful that we are growing ourselves in our businesses, in our careers, in our families, and we're very purposeful and intentional about it. And Ivan Coretta is going to be the chair of that initiative. We are also going to focus on growing our membership, but mainly ensuring that we retain the members that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much that we are going to do, but Mitch only gave me 5 minutes, and I have to respect that. I want to request all of you Rotarians, Rotaractors, guests of Rotary, that includes you, Professor Tush, to support us, support the team for the good of District Rotaract and Rotary District 9213. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for listening to me. Asante sana. But before we go off this stage, I want to let you all know, I want to let you know that, let me first. The gentleman who is a DRRN is the one that dressed me. The team behind is saying all of us, but I had to first let them know that he dressed me, and those of us who saw us in the day sessions, he's also the one that dressed us in the day sessions. So in line with, again, supporting the Rotaractors, if you like what you have seen, please continue supporting the Rotaractors. And there's so many that do amazing things. And he also dressed our Reaper. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. DJ, if you don't mind.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the district road. Wembabazi.
Girl, you got me so
But hold,
high.
before you go and dance. Low. Can we just stand forward and take one picture with everyone, with the entire team? Camera people, we don't want to miss that opportunity. Just in front of the podium. And then we will ask all of you to do your victory dance off the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our district Rotaract representative and her entire team.
Girl, you got me so high. Girl, I swear it in nice. Girl, you got me so high. Girl, I swear it in nice.
President's personal representative to also officiate at the exchange of chains for the district governors. PDG Arun, kindly do us the honors again. We thank you so much for taking time out. As he makes his way to the stage, I think the Rotary Club of Bukoto, you have something warming up. Can you please put yourselves into position? Stand by for action. Stand by for action. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage for the final time tonight our district governor. Big round of applause to him. John Magezi. It'll be it's a powerful moment, but how we would like this moment to be more powerful is I have been asked that you say a few words, but before you invite the DGE, there is a special dance which is going to bring him to the stage. Everything is about dance this year, DG. So kindly proceed, but be aware that that dance is waiting for your cue.
It all, but I just want to.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. RC Bukoto, I know everybody's excited. Let's just give a few minutes to the DG.
I've already engaged with the DG Mike and informed him how honorable this leadership position is. The many benefits that it brings to you as an individual and to the family. But, you know, I'm carrying about 5 kilograms. I did not get the chance to carry it along as I visit clubs because many of them, it was online. Please enjoy. You have to do exercises to make sure that your back and neck muscles are really firm. Thank you.
Can I kindly also call upon DGN Edward Kakembo from my club, Kampala Sese, to come and witness. Let's give him a big round of applause as he makes his way to the stage. Also been reliably informed that it's very important to have their hands also on the stage. So can we kindly have all of the hands make their ways to the stage for proper representation? This is the Rotary way, so please let's have it done. So kindly have the district governor designate Anne Nkutu to come and also witness. Please kindly make your way to the stage. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as she makes her way. Ladies and gentlemen, before we officially kick off, we've been requested by the Rotary Club of Bukoto to officially hand over afterwards. You'd like to do it after? I said this. Oh, so they don't want to do it until after the chain. I said this thing is very powerful. So what we'd like to do is, DG, we'd like you to hand over the chains to PDG Arun willingly. This one by one, 1 kilogram at a time. PDG Arun, yes?
Well, it's a very historical moment. But let me, on behalf of Rotary, explain that John is not going to be free by just giving this chains till 30th June midnight. And he should feel that he's totally responsible as far as the district is concerned. Though the governor-elect, Eric, you will be definitely, right from now, planning and executing your plans. But this is, I congratulate everybody who's on the stage today, that this becomes history, that this is a part which will take us to further up on leadership, on the service to Rotary. And I am really feeling proud that I am a part of this moment. And thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, protocol demands that DGE, Mike Sebalu, you must hand over now the pin to the DGN. And DGN, you must also hand over your pins to the designate. There must be smooth transition. DGN now is handing over the DG designates. Powerful moments here live from Naivasha, Kenya. Smooth transition flow of power. All right, this is the moment now we've been waiting for. We'd like to ask the DG to hand over the chains to PDG Arun, who will then hand them over to the DGE. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the district governor, Mike Sebalu.
Anachukua, I wake up.
We'd like to thank PDG Arun for facilitating the ceremony. We'd like to thank PDG John Ndamira for your service, and we'd like to ask the DGE and the DGN to kindly take their seats so that we can allow the district governor to give his speech. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Your security detail is here, safe.
Yes, Rotarians, if we could just give him a few minutes, just a few minutes.
And I really appreciate, John, you are a real Muchiga. Carrying it on your chest for a whole year in a COVID disruption, that is something good to write home about. Allow me to begin by thanking the Rotary International President's personal representative, who has just performed this great function of having me officially, though practically later, start my tour of duty as a governor of District 9213. You've given me some load to carry, but with God's providence, I'll be able to do as expected. Like I said some time back, we had the visit of the Rotary International President, Sheikh Ameta. He was in our district, he was in our country, and I happened to have been his aide, together with my dear Anne Maggie. We played that enviable role of supporting the first couple of Rotary International 2021-2022. And we talked, we created rapport, like when you do it with an aide. And when I heard that he had designated you out of another assignment in Thailand to come and witness and represent him at this DISCON, I really thought that he had remembered me and he had to send his most trusted person within Rotary. So I welcome you in that regard, knowing that you represented the President, whom I did all within my capacity to give very comfortable stay under the deployment of Governor John Magezi Ndamira and his very beautiful Anne Barbara. So allow me, so allow me, that is authority now. You don't want any disruption. You're like, what? So you must take charge. So allow me from the onset to acknowledge, appreciate, and recognize the great work of the founding governor of District 9213, John Magezi Ndamira, and his Anne Barbara. Please stand up for recognition and give them a befitting round of applause. Pioneering anything has never been easy because you don't have any precedent, you don't have any reference point, you become the reference point, you become the precedent. So I really want to appreciate you, to acknowledge and recognize the role that you've played in creating such a strong foundation. This district is very strong at its onset. Someone needs to be told that the district is hardly a year because someone would imagine it's about 5 or so years in existence. But all that can be only attributed to the great leadership, foresight, focus, and endurance, resilience, and good leadership of John Magezi Ndamira. So my role is the easy one. It is to carry forward the good works. So my role is going to be easy. Now, my speech is going to be a practical speech because I'm going to work with the teams. I'm someone who believes in teams because it's teams that win. Individuals can excel, but it's only teams that win. Those of you that are very familiar with football, you've got these superstars, the Messis of this world, the Ronaldos, but they never win. At best, they excel. Because even if they excelled and every other member of the team didn't play their role, the team can end up losing while they excel. You can score 5 goals as an individual, but if other members of the team have not played their role, they can score 8 against you. You've excelled as an individual, but the team has lost. So for me, I believe in the team, and I'm going to operate that way. But before I go into that, allow me to appreciate the beautiful lady around me, and with me, and for me, Margaret Sebalu. This lady is very interesting. And I want to share with you a good story. Because there was a time when I was an ordinary man like many of you. So it took Maggie to elevate me from the ordinary men like you to become a Salongo. And I guess you are not many in this building. So when I claim that stature with authority, you all humbly agree and accept. So she made me a Salongo. And something interesting about Salongos is that we are the guys who know economics. Many of you studied economics, but you are not good at practicing economics. Because what I did was very simple. Maggie became a Nalongo, and when we went to the hospitals, all these consultations, the wards and the doctors, and even the room for giving birth, all those things were there. But all along, I was paying for one person. But when she delivered two, I walked out with the two, but I had paid money for one. That is great economics, economies of scale. Because I invested, she didn't spend 18 months of leave. She only spent 9 months as leave, but with products of 2. So you guys, you better learn how to manage these affairs and save. It is a very cost-effective way of managing your family. So that is Maggie, and so I'm going now to invite some people that are family. I'm beginning with the family. And with the family, I want to begin by inviting Peace Taremwa and Anne. You may not know that this is a member of my family, but indeed he is. Actually, I'm an uncle to him. A very naughty son, but we move together. But very interesting and very likable. So step forward. We have our son, Alex. Hope is within Alex. Alex, you can step forward. The twins that I was talking about at university and undertaking exams, so they couldn't come around. And the young one, Alvin, is doing his finals, year 13, at Vienna College. So what I did, I produced 2 boys and 2 girls. The first is a boy, the girls are the twins, and the last is a boy. Who could dare disrupt such a good pattern? So I'm resigned on that. No more procreation. My life between me and Maggie is now recreation. No procreation. So that is the family that we have. Those who were unable to make it. I would like to invite Haj and Hajat Kasenene. Haji Kasenene was around, but he fell sick. He's the president of Kampala Chibuli, but he's not here. This is my elder sister. My elder sister. She means a lot to me and my life. Actually, I've gone through her hands. If there's anything good about me, she takes responsibility. I take responsibility for the omissions and any other matters that may not be in conformity. Amina is my niece, and she's a Rotarian in her own right. She rose to the level of DRR, and she's a great Rotary material. I have many relatives, many of you are seated there. Jaja Mvume Takavuma, she's our Jaja. Those of you that are not aware, Jaja Mvume Takavuma. We have Madame Bajire, she's another Jaja. We have our Lady of Honor, Christine Rutu. She was the matron on our wedding, and she means a lot to us. She's a past president. Rotary Club of Kololo. I have Solomon Ruyombo, Josephine Mayanja. Those that I read and are close, you may come. Now, Dr. Rose Bongole is in our midst. You can step forward. Dr. Rose Bianyima, that is the lady who got to know that I was a Salongo even before I knew it, using her classification. So Dr. Bianyima, you mean a lot to our family. Humphrey Luimbazi is our son, a road tractor. He's been very well involved in this, and a PE. Mr. and Mrs. Rugarambi, these are family members. You step forward, get out of your comfort zone, and come, we are going to work on this together. The Analongo and the Salongos too. Maria Tulina is my great daughter. I have great friends, and they are my brothers. Patrick Rujumba and Richard Wejuli, your lordship, step forward. Protocol will deal with that later on. I want to demonstrate that I went to school. I don't want to be like those whose hobbies and orgies are long dead. Mine are living, and I want to call Frank Othembi to step forward. We are with him in King's College, Budo, right from Senior 1. He's not around, but he's one. So this is family, and I've got many other members of the family, but these ones will represent the family. So can you wave to your fans out there? Those are your fans. DJ, you can give them a good number to demonstrate their capacity in that area. Excellency, the High Commissioner of Uganda to the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Hassan Galiwango. I don't know whether he's still in the house, but he's been around. We've had dinner with us. He's had dinner with us, and his presence is definitely the presence of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, because he represents him in this area of jurisdiction. So I really want to thank him. He was with us the entire morning and afternoon, and he shared dinner with us. And knowing that we are in the holy month of Ramadan, maybe he's going to work on his other spiritual arrangements. But I'm glad that he's been with us. I also want to appreciate Canon Buwembo. He's a Rotarian in his own right, but he happens to be my parishioner. He's an archdeacon. He's in charge of Natete Archdeaconry, where I do profess my Anglican faith. We have General Katumba Wamala. He's been on duty, and the Honorable Jachano March. Those are members of another family that I belong to in my other life, and I can't take them for granted, having them in our midst. Allow me to also get the following to make their way here. I've already done with the family. Bukoto has already been here. Thank you very much for being around. But I want to share with you the whole idea of giving birth. So the children of Bukoto, I really acknowledge the President, Edith Mujwisa. Thank you very much for leading me. You are my team leader. Can you give her a befitting round of applause? And I would like to recognize IPP Mercy, because when I was a DGN, that was during her time. I want to acknowledge Past President Gloria. It is in her year that I got nominated as District Governor nominee designate. You will appreciate that there are ladies. In Bukoto, we have a big issue. We need affirmative action. The women are really terrorizing us. Now, the children of Bukoto include Naguru. If Naguru, you are around, you can stand up for recognition. Naguru, the firstborn. Thank you, Naguru. We have Alibad. Thank you. We have Morning Stars. We have Usonde. We have Saturday E-Jazz. That one has just come in. It is the 100th club of District 9213. So as we celebrate this year, we celebrate them. Rotary Bukoto. Now, the common denominator in all this is that I've been playing a key role. Out of the 5, I've been a new club advisor for the 4 of them. So when it comes to defying family planning, I'm a victim of that aspect. Now, I would like to call upon another team. I told you I work in teams. That is the team of the children. It will definitely be there for me. You will definitely support me. Now, may I request the presidential team coordinator, Marion, to step forward with the PEs of the Imagine Rotary year. Some energy. Mitch told us to have energy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, this is an Imagine Rotary year. And for me, I decided to imagine Rotary in the following manner: that Rotary is an amazing organization made up of amazing leaders and members doing amazing things in an amazing way. That is what is going to get us forward. We want to do amazing things in an amazing way. And this is the team that I'm going to work with. You'll appreciate that the role of a governor is not to do, but cause to be done. So my role is to get each one of these to do. And at the end of the day, I walk away with the credit. Is that a bad deal? Are you assuring me that you are going to do amazing things in an amazing way? And as a district, we get amazing recognition. Are you amazing? Yes. Today? Yes. Tomorrow? Yes. And the other day? Yes. Thank you very much. That is the team that I'm going to work with, because in Rotary, everything happens at the club level. There's nothing that happens in the governor's office. These are the guys who are going to do it. My role is simple, is to motivate them, inspire them, encourage them, empower them, and I'm going to be the cheerleader. As they do something good, I'm like, continue, do well, go ahead. That is my simple job as a governor. So thank you very much. DJ, give them an amazing number. The edges, amazing edges, can you step forward? DJ, give them a number.
Légion d'honneur. Conspi et K.
The message that I gave to the presidents applies to the edges. All I want to hear is a pronouncement that they are going to be amazing, just like the eye is going to be. Are you going to be amazing? Yes. Will you support your clubs? Yes. Will you inspire them? Yes. Will you empower them? Yes. Will you encourage them? Yes. I think you've heard it. DJ, give them a good song. The district officers. Officers, can you step forward quickly? Led by the District Executive Secretary and also the PIME Chair and the Lieutenant Governor. Thank you very much. This is an interesting team. Allow me to share with you a great personality who's going to be the district governor, the district vice governor, and is none other than Salongo Xavier Sentamu. I didn't want to be deputized by an ordinary man, so I chose a Salongo. So he's going to be my vice governor. And in this team, I'm very glad to be the employer of Governor John Magazinda Mira. He will be our trainer. Definitely he will do a pretty good job. In the same team, I do have the district executive secretary, a very beautiful lady here, Serugo Flavia. I also have the LG, a very serious lady, you all know, and this is a year of ladies. People are already saying, but Mike with his ladies. You guys don't envy me, I'm just doing work. All these ladies are available with us. Julie is the Lieutenant Governor. She's going to manage my program and itinerary, and she's up to the mark. In the same team, I have the lady who handled the training, Rossetti, has done a pretty good job. In the same team, I have Governor-elect in a few months, but for today, he's Governor-elect, he can take it. Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, he's doing pretty good. And the new kid on the block, the new lady on the block, she's the trainer. She's handled all the trainings we've had, and you appreciate the district training assembly was spot on, and the DTTS, those ladies did a pretty good job. And our senior Stevens is going to link us to the rest of the world. And I can't go through all the offices, but I need to interest you into the exchequer. You know, we can be very strategic. We have the treasurer in the person of the MOD Centenary Bank. So we are not going to be, he told us not to be what? Eh? No, there's something polygamous, but we can do it. We can manage zero grazing, but with a long rope, so that we can move. So this is the great team. We have the PIME chair, Gerard Obai. Isn't it an amazing team? Isn't it an amazing team? So members, the audience is claiming that you are amazing. Can you confirm that it is not a rumor, that actually you are amazing? Are you amazing? Yeah. Are you amazing? Yeah. DJ, give them a good number. DJ, now I would like to call upon the Council of Governors. The Council of Governors, these are my seniors, these are my mentors, these are people I'm going to work with. DJ, can you give them a good number? Leadership is a learning experience. I've learned a lot from these gentlemen and ladies, and I will continue to learn. Every single day of my tour of duty is going to be dependent on the wise counsel, on the encouragement, on the advice, on the nurturing of the ladies and gentlemen before you. Can you appreciate them for me? For without them, I'm nothing. But with them, I'm something and I'm everything. Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be part of you. I'm very ready to learn from you. Don't hesitate when you see me going off track, getting me back on track. When I'm getting derailed, get me back on rail, because at the end of the day, it is not about me, it is about District 9213. And each and every one of you is a big stakeholder in this. The success of the district is not dependent on me. I only happen to be in the driving seat, but you are the co-drivers. Each and every one of you is a co-driver. When we see a hump, say, Mike, slow down. When there is some good level, you can say katiyongeza. But I'll bank on your support and your presence every single day of my tour of duty. Please appreciate them for me, and DJ, give them a befitting number. On all the visiting governors outside District 9213, can you step forward, please? District governors. Now begin by giving them a befitting round of applause. These are great friends of District 9213, and they've demonstrated it in action. They've demonstrated it in picking part of their wallet and make the journey here. So they've demonstrated it socially, financially, and otherwise. And all I want to say is that I'm available and I bank on you, because we have a common agenda of growing Rotary on the African continent. We can't do it in isolation. We can best do it in collaboration, in cooperation, in communication and engagement. So your presence here is a clear demonstration that you are up to the task and up to the job, and with you, the future of Rotary on the African continent is bright. Thank you very much for your camaraderie. Thank you very much for your goodwill and solidarity with the District 9213. DJ, give. My speech, I'm just going to run through briefly my Rotary journey, very briefly. I was a road tractor in Mbarara, a charter member of the road tractor. Then I in our midst, we did great work.
Now I will
and
celebrate
were
the
able
new
to
governor, who I'll give you a brief later in a few. I'm privileged to be hosting Beatrice Lugalambi Nalongo, the peer of Centenary Bank. I am so happy to have you in my camera right now. I know it's been a long night for you, and as a Rotarian, you'd expect this. But tell us your experience as a corporate partner for the Rotary, our district. What is your feel? Do you feel Centenary has got its beat? Did you get what is yours?
Yes. Thank you, Carol, for giving us this moment. Definitely, when we are coming into Rotary, we come into Rotary as a family. First and foremost, we are Rotarians. Second most, this is our family. Thirdly, we have the same shared values with Rotary. We serve humanity, and our motto is love, serve, and unite. Rotary does the same thing. If they love, they serve, and unite. So being part of the conference is not really to get anything out of it, but to be part of the Rotary family, to ensure that Rotary lives on, and it can continue to serve the communities in which we are, because we are all over the country. We are in 80 communities and above. And what we do with our communities, we empower communities to come up, to have hope, to eradicate poverty, and to make people ensure that they're empowered from the grassroots upwards. So being part of Rotary is really key for us, and this moment is really part of celebration. Every year we celebrate with Rotary for the last 11 years.
Wonderful, wonderful. I wonder how you've managed to maintain it, because it can be exhausting. And then I took one of the comments your managing director said today in his speech. He said, well, you know, we come from the Catholic Church.
Exactly.
And then we also believe in monogamy. I want you to comment on that, because you have been our platinum partner. You have contributed to this. And by the time you're telling us, it is only about us allowing us to stay married the way we are.
Yes.
And the incoming district governor has just said, we are going to do zero grazing on a longer route.
Exactly.
What is that to Centenary Bank?
For us, as Centenary, zero grazing means that we can do more with Rotary. Every year the needs of Rotary expand, and every year for us we commit 2% of our profit every year, and we contribute it to Rotary as a whole. And within the communities we work with all the presidents of all the clubs to ensure that we are in water and sanitation, we are in health, we are in financial education, and we are working with the youth, the women and the children, and with the corporates. And I'm working with you too. So it is really exciting for us, because the people that we serve are 2.5 million people and above. And it is really, really exciting to be part of changing their lives. We transform lives, and that is the passion which drives us. So when we are zero grazing, we've been with Rotary for 11 years, and we are just telling them, can we listen to each other? Can we partner more? What else can we do with you? And now we will be maybe doing more of strategic, more partnerships, more ecosystem partnerships beyond ourselves, to see that we grow bigger with Rotary and we can do more starting this year.
You know what is so interesting? I kept on hearing those words, but there's nobody who would have explained it better than you.
Exactly.
Because I kept on wondering, what does it mean? What does it mean a longer leash?
Yes.
What does it mean to zero grace?
It means that if you've been with your wife, it doesn't mean that your wife is less important 10 years later. You can only see more opportunities. How beautiful can she grow? And we are ready to be more beautiful. Thank you. Yes, and embrace the children.
Thank you very much, Beatrice, and enjoy your night.
Thank you.
After here, there's a lot more going to happen.
Thank you.
But Centenary, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
always being there for Rotary.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
And I hope the whole bank can become Rotarians.
Exactly. I want to tell you something, that most of our branch managers, 80 of them are Rotarians. And they're all in the Rotary communities, and they understand what it takes to be a Rotarian and the needs of the community. That's why we engage more with Rotary. We participate in the cancer runs, in the marathons, in giving to Rotary. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Beatrice. Nobody can ever explain that better than she has done it. Thank you very much, Beatrice. Now, I would like to introduce to you the new district governor of District 9213, Mike Kennedy Sevalu. If any of you have ever heard of the East African community, he was an MP in that parliament and has been in politics before. So some of you would wonder, why are we in politics and then we're in Rotary? Now, vocations are never picked for Rotary. Wherever your vocation puts you, we allow you to come and join us. He is a politician and he has been an MP in Uganda as well. But one of the most interesting things and the most important things is that he has allowed to serve, and he now serves as a district governor for District 9213 for the year 2022-2023. And he has an amazing team of governors that are going to guide him. He has an amazing team of AGs, and by AGs I mean assistant governors. He has an amazing team of emerging Rotary presidents. He has an amazing team of a cabinet where he has very good leaders that are going to lead him throughout the year. So I would like to welcome Mike Kennedy Sevalu, the district governor of District 9213, to this district, and we hope we can celebrate Rotary even more next year in Barara.
Chitakule Apakololo. We have Rotarian Chaze Serunjoji Chirinya Bukasa. We have Francis Waneloba, Sam Wori, Boaz Mbaga, Mbale City, Julie Kamuze, Gayaza, Gloria Androa Yumbe, Herbert Oloka, Nalia States, Florence Kanyike, Shanja Metro, Sophie Bamweraki, Manyangwa Sunset, Moses Musitwa, Kampala Mahaba, Gerald Obai, Gulu City, George Musisi, Chitukutwe, and Xavier Sentam Makelele Passport. I would now like to invite the district governor and the DRR to step forward to present the final awards, and those are the governor's awards.
Gash, can I please have the first video for the awards segment, please?
The 97th Discon Awards, Changemaker of the Year Club category. This recognition is given to the club that best fulfilled the Rotary Year's theme through service and fellowship. The Rotaract and Rotary Club winners
of the Rotaract is the Rotaract Club of Kitgum. And the Changemaker Award goes to the Rotary Club of Kasangati.
Ali Bato, let's give them some energy, bwana. Energy. Rotary Club of Kasangati, energy.
Atigenda baziro bakambe tuli mu muhanda tuliyo nitwija.
All right, next video, please.
The 97th Discon Awards, Emerging Club category. This recognition is given to a new club that excels in membership recruitment, innovation, and community service activities, and has prominent visibility in the community it serves and the district at large. The winning club demonstrates excellent qualities in the promotion of the Rotary and Changemaker brands during the Rotary Year. The Rotary Club winner in this category is...
Any guesses? The Emerging Club Award goes to the Rotary Club of Sonde.
Hey, corner. All right, next video, please.
The 97th Discon Awards, Girl Empowerment category. This recognition is given to the club that implements the most impactful projects empowering young women and girls. The award considers projects adequately addressing teenage pregnancies, early marriages, school absenteeism and drug outbreaks, menstrual hygiene management, and enterprise development for young women, among others. The Rotary Club winner in this category is...
The winner for the Girl Empowerment Award is the Rotary Club of Kampala, Maisha.
Congratulations to the Rotary Club of Kampala, Maisha. Let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, and our next category.
The 97th Discon Awards. Assistant District Rotaract Representative of the Year category. This recognition is given to the most outstanding Assistant District Rotaract.
Delivered to her. Next video, please.
97 Disco.
The winner of this category is Rotaractor Aloisi Tumukunde.
Congratulations to Aloisi Tumukunde. Obugalo.
of the Year for Rotary is Assistant Governor-elect Mercy Kinobwisho.
If you have been a desire, this year might be your year.
This category is...
The winner of this category is Moses Bayo Anguzu Alpha. Okay, we have two categories here. I'll start with one. I'll start with the most outstanding district official for the Rotaract before I go to the final award. And the most outstanding district official, Rotaract, is Sharon Chirabo Nachimeda. Okay, President of the Year. Can we guess President of the Year. Who is the President of the Year? Who? The President of the Year 2022 is Changemaker President Charles Odaga.
I know this is not in the script, but I want to dedicate this award to the late Agri Kankunda. He believed in us, and we want to let him smile wherever he is. Thank you so much.
The stage, lectern down. We've got a special performance coming up to wrap up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to DG Designate Ann Nkutu. Let's give a round of applause for her. Thank you so much for the process. DG, I think we have a special announcement from we have the district governors from outside of Africa who have something special for you. They wanted just a moment, so let me just hand them the microphone.
And you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good. Oh.
Thank you very much.
I am very proud to be the presenter and host of Rotary Moment. But it's not just that I know how to speak or because I'm a Rotarian, but because of the people that support the Rotary Moment. Today, I interview somebody who I'm very, very passionate about, and I'm very happy to host. I'm very, very excited to be interviewing the MD and Managing Director of Centenary Bank. Welcome, Fabian, and Rotarian.
That's that.
Major Donor Fabian Kasi. Welcome to the Rotary Moment Show.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Caro, and thank you for having me on this show of yours.
You have been one of the most powerful donors of Rotary, platinum donor of Rotary. I want to ask about the relationship you've built over time, and we shall pan into why you believe it is good that Centenary, as a corporate member or sponsor, and now member of Rotary, is the step to go for any other organization, and how you're benefiting, or how Rotary is benefiting from you. What is that brain and the heart that is moving Centenary Bank that speaks to Rotary?
Well, again, thank you very much, Carol. As we all know, Centenary Bank, which has been around for over 30 years now, the DNA of this bank is about people all over the country, especially the common people. Yes. It is a DNA about the youth, how they can be helped to come up, create jobs for them. Yes. Centenary Bank is about financial inclusion, and financial inclusion includes all those people who had been excluded from the banking space. The youth, as I mentioned, the women. Now we have refugees, who are coming to the country, unbanked. We make them bankable. And when we looked at what Rotary does, we realized that their ideals coincide and are a very good fit with those of the bank, and that's how it was decided 11 years ago actually, that this had to be a partner that we needed to work with for us to ensure that our work is amplified. There is so much we can do. We are a financial institution, regulated. There are certain things we probably couldn't go, to be able to do, but we knew that in a good partnership like this of Rotary, we will be able to ensure that our work is amplified, and so many big things. And all of them have been achieved because of, the communities, the people that have been supporting this bank. And therefore, every time there is an opportunity to support and give back, we're always at hand. And of course, doing it through a partnership like this is usually, very refreshing and satisfying.
Wait, DJ. We know he's shock priced because this award part nearly didn't happen. So please start again. Let him dance properly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to all the DGs. Wow. Thank you so much for taking time out to be a part of this entire process. Yeah. Oh, forgive me.
Change makers, good evening. I know we are so tired. Are we tired? Are we tired? Now, I forgot or I did not see us celebrate our governor, John. And I want us to all rise. Please rise. And the way I've been taught well by my brother Ken, we do this. Usinje kare murunji, usinje kare murunji. Murunji. Edidejeda. Ajemendenja. Karendenja. Usire kare murunji, usire kare murunji. Usire kare murunji. Ya je se ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, to officially close off this DG's banquet, it's my great pleasure to welcome the dance crew from Kampala North.